My stepmom reached for the guest list. When the planner asked why my brother had been removed, I knew Celeste was trying to redraw the family before the engagement brunch even started because she kept calling the seating chart sensitive. The brunch was for my dad and Celeste's son, Adrian, and his fiancée, Noelle. It was in a hotel event room with round tables, parfaits, and a planner moving place cards like she was defusing a bomb. My half-brother Miles and I got there early because Dad asked us to carry in framed photos. Adrian is technically my stepbrother, but he came into my life when I was 11, and we have always acted more like cousins who survived the same manager. Celeste likes unity as long as she directs it. If a relationship exists outside her version of the family map, she starts sanding it down. A week before the brunch, Adrian called me irritated. He said Celeste had asked whether Miles needed to be at the front family table since he was still young and might be more comfortable with the cousins. Miles is 21 and close enough to Adrian that he helped cut the proposal video. Adrian told her no. I thought that settled it. It did not. When Miles and I walked in, his place card was not at the front table. It was at a back table beside second cousins and Celeste's hairdresser. Dad was across the room taking a call and had not seen it yet. I went straight to the planner, who said she had a revised family placement note from Celeste and assumed everyone was informed. Celeste glided over before I could ask more and said, "We were not doing this today." Then she told Miles, in that sugary public voice, that the cousin's table would be more relaxed for him, and she did not want him feeling on display. Miles just stood there holding one of the photo frames. He looked embarrassed in that frozen way younger men do when they know any reaction will be used against them later. I said Adrian had already rejected this idea. Celeste smiled and said Adrian was overwhelmed and she was handling practical details. Then she added that since Miles was not technically from her side, the optics at the main table needed to stay clean for Noelle's family. That made me so angry I stopped hearing the room for a second. The planner heard it too. So did Noelle's mother. I asked Celeste what she thought optics meant when she was talking about my father's son. She said I was twisting language and that blended families require maturity. Then she reached for the printed guest list folder the planner was holding and said the final headcount sheet would clear everything up. Bad move. The planner opened the packet and found Celeste's revision form clipped on top. It had table assignments, meal counts, and one handwritten note next to Miles's name. Move to rear cousin table. Not immediate family for photos. Keep arrangement polished for bride's side. Nobody had to interpret that. The planner read it once, then looked at Dad, who had finally come back. Noelle read over her shoulder. Adrian came over from the bar station and saw the line before anybody spoke. Dad asked Celeste why his son was being marked not immediate family at Adrian's brunch. Celeste said she only meant photography flow. Adrian said no, she meant image control, because she asked him the same thing on the phone, and he already answered her. Noelle's mother said, very evenly, that if this was how Celeste categorized family on paper, maybe the bride's side did not need polishing after all. That was the turn. Dad took the form out of the planner's hand, crossed out the note himself, and told the planner to put Miles at the front table where he belonged. Then he told Celeste she would not be making any more seating decisions without him present. Adrian asked Miles to sit beside him instead of across the table. The brunch still happened. Toasts were made. Mimosas got poured. But Celeste lost the authority she was trying to perform, because once that note existed in the planner's packet, nobody could pretend Miles had been moved for comfort instead of control.